Hello and welcome to week 8 of training for the Leeds Marathon. It's a recovery run today. Currently running down that slope way too fast for a recovery run, but do what you got to do, haven't you? So if you've got a nice bit of downhill, sometimes it's nice to open up your stride rather than put the brakes on and engage those quads a bit more than you need to. Anyway, today's run is hopefully going to be about 10k-ish, and a nice, apart from that bit, ploddy one. Got my training partner with me, and yeah, let's enjoy this nice chilled run.
I'm a huge advocate for running easy, running recovery pace, because when you are in marathon training or whatever you're training for, because you're training at different paces with different intensities, you have to slow it down occasionally. Not even occasionally, quite often. And that's something that a lot of people don't have the patience for, but I really do. I genuinely love a ploddy pace. It's one of my favourite things about running. And especially when you've got a dog like Daisy who's just happily running at your ploddy pace, it just makes running easy so much easier. So this was a nice one, round my old stomping ground. It was fun.
Go on. Down it, down it, down it. You drink too much. Oh.
You're right, good girl. Good girl.
So because my club nights have now changed, that means I'm going to have to change when my day off this week will be. So that's now going to be Wednesdays, which means I'm now going to do a double day on a Tuesday. So instead of going for a run up the hills, I took Daisy for an easier, slightly flatter route. And I was trying to help myself out really, because this evening was a club session and this one was quite a quick session. It's 6 by a K with an 800 slightly steadier effort just before the 6 by a K, and that was 90 seconds recovery. And the kilometre efforts, I don't know why, they should have felt easier than they do, but they never do in training, do they? It's a good old session 6 by a K, but it's hard.
Last rep. Oh, this has been a tough session. 6 by a K. Oh.
Back on it today. I'm going to do a midweek long run today, and I've decided to drive into Worcester where the nice flat easy paths to run on, and I'm going to try and get some marathon pace in, because it's about time that I did. So my plan today is just over a half marathon, and I'm going to split my workout today into blocks. So it's going to be 10k easy, 5k steady, 5k marathon pace, and then the remainder, however long's left, I'll be running back to the car easy, depending on how much I get carried away. As you know, I'm not using auto lap splits anymore, so I will be manually lapping after 10k and then the 5k and then the 5k block. The 5k marathon pace block I'm hoping to hit in around about 23 minutes. I think I'm going to try and hit a pace of about, well, I'll put the mile equivalents on screen, but the easy pace will be 5:30 a k, steady will be 5 minutes a k, and the marathon pace will be 4:35. So yeah, around about 23 minutes for that 5k marathon pace block. But yeah, that reminds me, by the way, speaking about my watch and auto lapping, has anybody out there made the jump from Garmin to Coros? Because I think that I need a new watch. Not only are a lot of my races and park runs coming up short these days, but the battery life isn't like what it used to be. So that's making me want to jump ship to Coros. But I'm just trying to work out in my head, should I pay the extra $1 and just stay with Garmin, or should I go for a Coros? Now my must-haves are, I need it to have full offline maps. So that rules out the Pace Pro or the Pace 3, which I think, oh God, I've gone the wrong way. Oh dear. Oh God, I've gone the wrong way. I'm gonna have to do a shufter here. Sorry lads, I'm gonna have to go right. Wrong lane, 3-lane shuffle. Okay, that's how we roll. So yeah, that's what I need to do. I need to think about getting a new watch because I'm fed up of doing 4.7k park runs, and I really want a watch that I can charge and just not worry about, because you know, when I do my ultras and long runs and things, I need offline maps. And as far as I know, the Pace 3, the Coros Pace Pro, I don't think the breadcrumb trail maps that they have will serve me well when I'm lost in the Oxfordshire countryside like usual. So yeah, let me know if you've made the jump, and is it worth it, or should I just stick with Garmin? If my calculations are correct, this first 10k should have been 55 minutes. That's not bad. Pacing this quite well. Average pace, running to average pace could be the way forward for me, rather than auto kilometre lap splits. So just literally trying to hold a pace I find quite therapeutic. So now I'm going to run a 25-minute 5k, and then after that about a 23-minute 5k. So let's go. Okay, this is the end of the 5k. Moment of truth. Not bad. So let's pick up the pace a little bit more now, and we'll try and run 4:35s. And we'll see how we do. Why do I always make the mistake of thinking marathon pace is easy? It ain't. Okay, 5k block done. Oh, just got run over. 22:38 for that 5k. Now we can just slow it all down for a nice gentle jog. Oh, that was a good workout, really good. And that, you know, that marathon pace at that pace might be a bit much for me, but over the next 8 weeks I'm going to continue to train at that pace. And if, you know, on day of the marathon it just feels too hot, then I know that I can pull it back. It's 10 seconds a k faster than Valencia pace, and the Leeds Marathon will be a lot harder. So there is that. But train hard, race hard, right? And we're done, 24k. Decent midweek run that was, quite pleased with that. I still can't believe it's week 8 and I haven't really done any marathon pace work until now. But here's what it is. But I'm looking forward to actually the next 8 weeks working some more marathon pace and some long runs, because I did enjoy that. I was quite tactical about choosing the route today. Went up and down the canal, out and back, as flat as it's going to get around here. So yeah, it's quite nice to be able to tap into some pace, and hitting the pace is obviously always a good confidence boost. And these shoes, I could run a marathon in these. These Evo SLs really did me serve me well today. So yeah. So back on the horse on Friday, and this time it's an 8.5k, which is just over 5 miles. Little loop around the block, nothing massive, nothing too strenuous. And now we're ready for the weekend. It's the Wyre Forest Park Run. Good morning, welcome to Saturday. It's Park Run day. Daisy and I are at the Wyre Forest, and it's going to be a steady one, hopefully hitting that 5-minute K, 8-minute miling pace.
Let's see if we can get around in 25 minutes.
So this is my first time back at this particular park run since the Valencia training block, so I haven't been here since the autumn. I shouldn't really have an excuse really, it's only half an hour up the road. But the last time that we came here, Daisy got the W. So in her head, she is the reigning champion of this park run. So she's already getting competitive after 100 metres. Look at that golden retriever giving it the big one. Daisy's not happy, look at that, oh look at that, she's got into that dog already. She's put a tackle in early doors. She's let that golden retriever know that she's there. So will we see that Goldie later on? Who knows? But we're going to stick to the plan.
First kilometre, 4:56. There we go, first K. And I can tell Daisy needs a toilet. I can just tell. I know she's going to stop for 200 metres from the finish line for a taller. I can just tell. Been there, Days. Alright, a bit sooner than expected. Just coming around on your right with the dog, guys. Cheers.
So we've had to make an unscheduled stop, and as a result we're playing catch up. Now, I have now moved away from auto lap splits, and now all I've got on my watch, not all I've got on my watch, but I now am paying a lot of attention to my average pace. Now this is like a really addictive game to play, where the faster you run, the more that the numbers go down. So sometimes running fast is just really good fun for your OCD.
Second K, including a bit of a pit stop. Average pace, 4:58. Doing well, Days. Oh, she's got half a kilo lighter now, that's why. Thank you. Cheers. So 3 kilometres, there's the board, 3K, average pace 4:55. This is the start of the fun bit, Days. Because after this downhill, there ain't no more. 4th K, 4:55 with a toilet stop. Well done, Days.
So we're now approaching the final ascent to the finish line. But look ahead, literally look about 10 people ahead. Who's that going around the corner? It's the golden retriever. Daisy has hunted the Goldie down. Now she is just making it her life's work to get into pole position. Look at that. Look, it's just too easy. Just Daisy, cold as you like, doesn't even look at the golden retriever. Just passes straight, just passes through. Just, it's quite cold from Daisy, that was. She's in racing mode and she just, you know, that's what she does. She's just a born winner.
Cheers, guys.
So there we go, straight into the finish for the W.
Cheers, thank you.
Just another day at the office for Daisy.
Dude, well done. Days 24:54. Another stellar performance by Daisy Maguire. She even had time to drop the kids off and still take the W. Casually just overtake a golden retriever on the last K. Unreal performance from Days. So 24:50, so yeah, definitely got what we came for, which is good. Now we're just doing a nice and easy, and this is going to be nice and easy, little cool down around the forest, around the 3K running loop, and then cappuccino and home.
Get set, get going, coming in hot like a stolen, no sweat, we told them, we gonna shine like we're golden. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Route finished, well done. Well done, Daisy. We did the 3K trail. So yeah, another park run done. And don't just take my word for it. The Wyre Forest park run is so good. It really is. It's also very, very difficult. So if you come and do it, just remember, Kilometre 4 and 5, the last mile, is all uphill. And to think that I was 8 minute miling up there makes me think that the hill training is working. So yes, good morning for me, and a very good morning for the winner, Daisy! Daisy! Daisy, you won! You won! She doesn't care less. See you tomorrow. Here he is. Sunday long run time with the big man, with the big dog.
It's been a while, actually, isn't it?
Yeah, that's been a while.
Been a while, yeah.
So, Sam, what are you in training for? So what are you doing? What are you doing with your life? What are you in training for?
I'm training for Southampton, or have been training for Southampton now.
Yeah. So the glamorous Paris Marathon last year. And you're going up a level in glamour.
Glamour, and going all the way down to Southampton.
Yeah.
So yeah, been in the training for that for last week.
To the park run and then to the long run, and that's all we do.
That's it, and I'm done. But yeah, no, been training for that for the last sort of 6-7 weeks, and that's in April, first weekend in April. So
what's the plan today? Because I'm just sort of saying yes a lot.
Yeah.
To what we're doing today. But you seem to know what you're doing.
Not really, no, Andy. No, I don't. Well, I was hoping to sort of 16-17 miles, and then do perhaps 3 blocks of 5k at marathon pace. Okay. And then maybe 2 miles in between, just steady. Is that somewhere around like 3:30 marathon time? Yeah, 3:30. Ideally sub 3:30, but 3:30 was fine today. Sub 3? Oh, sub 3:30. Steady. Sub 3. Hang on, how fast are we going today? So I was going for 2:45 pace. So are we aiming for like 8 minute miling? 8 minute miling in the 5k blocks. Yeah, so just under 25 minutes of 5k. So we'll try and do maybe 3 5k blocks today. Yeah, ideally, that'd be handy. Yeah, that's pretty much. How's your training going? Yeah, not bad. That's pretty much where my pace is at as well. Yeah. So yeah, 8 minute mile would be would be good. It'll feel nicer than yesterday. So try to do 8 minute miling up the Wire Forest. Yeah, that's a bad idea, isn't it? That was a terrible idea. That was your first mistake. Yeah. Right, so should we get on with it? I think we should, yeah. Here we go then. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Here we go. It's a bit faster. I don't like this pace, it's a bit hot. Speaking of hot, it's -8 today. Yeah. Tell me when. Okay. Right, here we go. First 5k block. 25 minutes. Nothing silly. It's not a race, Sam. Yeah. Speaking of races, Sam went and did Ludlow, completely unconnected to like my attempt, and he finished second at Ludlow Parkrun the week after I did it. So how did you find Ludlow? Yeah, it was certainly tricky. Yeah. It's not like the Worcester racecourse, that's for sure. But yeah, because I've never done it before, I wasn't sure what to expect. So you do obviously one lap, and then obviously you know what you're doing, so you go out again. But yeah, it was very wet as well. It was quite tacky. The dip of doom. Did you enjoy that bit? Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, it's one word to explain it. Yeah, but no, I enjoyed it. I'd definitely go and do it again. Yeah, just don't expect a PB there. Really. Go for the W next time. Yeah, I'll go for the W. I'll take that. Yeah, if at any time you ever see me or Sam, we go to Ludlow Parkrun, we've gone there for one reason. Because he thought we could win it. Where did you come? Don't worry about it. Doesn't matter. Top 10. Top 10's good. But I think it all depends, well, joking apart, when depends who turns up. Yeah. Your time beat my time. Yeah. You were like a minute quicker than me. But I finished 7th, yeah. So it's, just got to pick the right day, really. Yeah. Come on then. Yeah, we're going to the mighty Timber Hunger. Is that about right? Yeah, about right. Yeah. 25:05. Perfect. Not bad. Bang on. Who needs the 0.1 though? Who's counting? I did 5k honestly. Pretty good. So we can slow down for what, 2 mile now? Yeah, 2 mile, yeah. Then we'll go again. Right, second 5k block coming up. Can we do 25 minutes again? Hopefully. Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully. I always think that like race pace during training is so much more harder than it should be.
Yeah.
But
like I say, we're always doing it on tired legs and everything, aren't we?
yeah, but hopefully with the taper and morning,
Yeah.
hopefully with the taper we'll be good to go on race day.
Yeah.
Morning, mate. Me and Sam just overtook some cyclists. Nice little humble brag.
And we're going downhill. And let's see how much
I mean, if they don't overtake us now, that's pathetic. Absolute joke.
I remember my first bike ride as well.
Right, 25 minutes to run in for this 5k. Lap that, and then we can chill again. Thank God.
Yeah. That was right, Trevor.
Yeah, it's good.
Look at that.
2 blocks down. Third 5k block coming up.
More cyclists.
There he goes. Lycra up to the teeth. I wonder what they think of us.
What are you?
Idiots running around in circles, yeah. Yeah, we're doing it out and back actually, so it's not a circle.
Not so good, mate.
So the joke's on you. Yeah, some people's first marathon is the fastest, isn't it?
Yeah. Mine is.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but okay. Oh, lovely.
Yeah, just base turn around and drop back in then.
Oh yeah, we must have a little rest actually. Oh, it's a long way, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
That's 15 miles ago, so
yeah.
I'll drop
Gonna
back.
Pause me watch a minute, yeah.
I'll make that to, I'll probably make it to 16 to be honest with you.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. 60 miles is a long way. Especially what we were just saying, like when you've got so many miles in your legs as well, doing a long run on a Sunday, it's mental more than physical really, and it's just like running on tired legs, running hard on tired legs. It's training your brain more than anything.
Just carry on.
Because you get to 60 miles in a marathon and you don't want to carry on. This is where the training kicks in, isn't it?
Got, obviously, yeah, 16 miles done.
Yeah.
Or will be, and another 10 to go.
I think we've done well. We've done 3 times 3 mile blocks at marathon pace.
Yeah.
Sort of 8-minute miling, which is nice. So yeah, good shift. Good shift.
Yeah.
16 miles, Sundays with Sam.
Yeah, you done it.
Done.
16 miles, yeah. October.
25.74k for anyone that's
Interested.
metrically motivated. Good lad, that was good, man.
Yeah, cheers, Andy.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Good work on that.
Good, that was really good. Yeah, how you feeling then ahead of when is the marathon?
Next week. It's 6th of April, so
Right.
I think 6th or 7th.
So you got about 3-4 weeks.
3
weeks.
to go, yeah, so we'll just probably drop the mileage a bit this week and then
So what does that take you up to roughly this week? About 40ish?
yeah, about 40, 44, 45.
Yeah, nice.
So yeah, that'll be fine. And then perhaps drop it down to 30 next week and the week after. And then it's race week. So
I genuinely think you should do coaching and training plans. One long run per block. That's all you need.
that's what you need. I do 5Ks.
Do 5k, do park runs,
do
of course I
park,
do.
yeah.
I'm not stupid.
I mean,
I'm not an idiot.
what more do you want? Come on, I'll come second.
Second at Ludlow Park run. What more do you want from us?
Yeah, but yeah, no. I mean, I'm saying that I have got the week before. I've got Gloucester half, but I'll probably just take that at like a sort of 2 hours.
PB pace.
2 hours 10. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
It's just a steady steady-ish just week out from the marathon. So
Yeah. Good man. I think you're going to be.
yeah, I feel probably most confident I've gone into a marathon. I think it's just being consistent.
Yeah.
What I've done this block.
Yeah. This week. I've had a really good week.
So
Yeah.
but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
See how it goes.
Marathons. The thing is, marathons are so hard. You can put 16 weeks of training in.
Yeah.
And you can just have a shocker anyway.
On
So.
the day, it all depends on the day, but and obviously you've obviously got Leeds in May, so you've got a few weeks yet, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got about 6 weeks. I've got 8 weeks to go now.
8 weeks.
So I'm halfway through mine.
Yeah.
But yeah, good stuff, man.
No.
That was good.
Perfect. Cheers, Andy.
And we are back.
So, end of a good week. 100k on the board for the first time in a long time. And yeah, feeling really quite good. I enjoyed this week. I did 2 long runs this obviously today, and I think was it Thursday or Friday I did one. And it's really nice to work in a bit of marathon pace, or a bit of effort at least, within those long runs. So nothing too hilly this week. In fact, the Wire Forest might have been one of the hillier runs that I did, which was yesterday. I'm actually going back there next week. You're going to see a hell of a lot of Sam Bauer on the channel, because we're going to Wire Forest. I'm meeting him at Wire Forest next week, and I'm also going to be seeing him at the Wolverhampton 10k, which I'm going to be doing on a week today. So we're going to be doing the Wire Forest nice and chilled. And then, yeah, I don't know how to race Wolverhampton. I don't know any other way to race a 10k than just to go and absolutely send it. So yeah, might kamikaze it and just see if I can hang on. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to go out hard. I'm going to try and go for a PB. And yeah, just see what happens. So yeah, going to be another big week of running next week. Looking forward to it. This week was a success. Week 8, halfway through my Leeds training block, and I just can't believe that the time is like quicksand at the moment. It feels like just slipping through my fingers. I don't know where the time's going, but I think it's been a good 8 weeks, and I'm looking forward to the next 8 weeks as well. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys on the next episode. Take it easy wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you soon. Ta-da.
It's on, Andy!